Yeah, said I gotta do better. Yeah, that's the motto. A gift and a curse, my foot in the pedal, I never let up. I dropped the L, now it's Toro. Dubs come in first like it's Whack-A-Mole. I'ma tell them all, yeah. Can't come in last, no. Come in first, I ain't no slowpoke. Oh, it's Toro. I said, oh, it's Toro. I said, oh, it's Toro. I dropped the L and it's Dubs, I ain't no more.
Okay.
All right. Hello. Welcome to the channel. This is Caleb.
Oh, you need a hat.
Hat.
That's gonna be your thing. You need something on your head.
I do want to wear hats one day. Hello. Well, let's see what we got in the
cave.
In the bag. I want to get another hat.
So, while he's gone, I'm gonna explain a little bit about what we're doing. We're watching a video today. I watched it in a Zoom meeting for my insurance company that I work with, Symmetry. This video was really motivational to me, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. What do you call your fans? What do you call your fans?
My fans?
Yeah.
What do I call my fans?
I call them fans!
I call them all, because everyone's my fan. I don't know. I don't have a name for the fans. We'll think about that later. But, no. It's Toro. I came back. I had to put a hat on.
Remember, we gotta be quicker with this one. The last one was 3 minutes, so come on, Caleb.
Alright. Anyway, you were talking about the video. We're talking, we're gonna watch this video. It's a little video called, Discipline. It's,
the best
motivational
video by Eric Thomas.
The best video you could possibly watch, apparently. Yeah, Eric Thomas, apparently he made this. We're gonna watch it real quick, see what we spread our thoughts about it, see what we think. Yeah, just sit back and relax for a second. Let's open up your minds.
Real quick, I want to drop his YouTube. His YouTube is E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. My brain took a second to read that. You want to read that again?
E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher.
Yeah, he'll be down below. Just as the last woman in our last video.
Every single dude that I knew that was about it in business, they were disciplined. Right? Discipline. Now this one right here is spooky because I met a lot of men who were very successful financially, and they thought because they had money they didn't have to be disciplined, and they end up losing everything.
So right about here, this part really spoke to me, where he's talking about discipline. I really struggle. I've always struggled with like being disciplined, but I think something that's really clicked with me, like you can't have just anybody on your team. Like it's not even just having a close circle of friends. It's like more than that. It's like the people who are in your life are affecting you. They're a reflection of you. They're affecting you. And so I feel like this really speaks to me because you have to make sure that you're picking the people who are on your team, not on your company, not just in your friend group, but on your team very diligently. You can't just be picking people like they have a pulse. I'm going to have you on my team. You can walk? Perfect. You're on my team. You can't have that. You need to pick people who are really looking to be successful, not just on your team, on your company, or in your business, or in your friend group, in your circle. Mm-hmm. You have anything to say about that?
Of course, I do have something to say about that. Yeah, of course, I completely agree with her on that. Like, me personally, I've struggled with for one, I'm a nice person. I like to have everybody with me. I don't like to cut people off that much. So and also at the same time, I don't have to because I don't talk to people. But yes, your environment has so much of an effect of who you are. If you're around the wrong people, then you're gonna not be able to control everything that's going on to your life because you're gonna be sucking up all their energy, and if they aren't gonna be, you can't control what they do. You can control what you do. You can control who you can be around. And if they're on some other stuff that's not aligning with what you're on, then you need to do something about that.
You need distance. Not only, I think you said brought up a good point. Not only is it the people you're around, it's also the environment that you're in. If you're not in a good environment, I know a lot of people when I was younger, like you can't change your environment when you're a teenager. You can't change it when you're a kid. You don't have control over those things. But once you do have control over it, you need to notice when your environment is not helping you to succeed. And it doesn't have to be immediate change of environment, but like noticing, like if you're in college, hey, I can't study in my room. I study better at the library, and then going to study and saying to yourself that I will go to the library to go study.
They end up losing everything. They weren't disciplined, right? They became alcoholics, right? Sex addicts, right? Didn't move with integrity. That's the one thing, man, I love about, man, y'all, man, for real. I'm telling
So, something that I've been really hitting on. So, you can do anything. You can do whatever you want. When I say that, I don't mean that there aren't any limitations to what's keeping you from doing things. For me, I really struggle with getting out of bed and doing things that I know will help me, even though I know I should. And I struggle with a little bit of depression too. So that depression is a barrier that I have to come over in order to do those things that I know I need to do. Do you have anything to say about that? When I say that, I don't mean to disregard anyone's circumstances or anything that's going on in anyone's life. I just really think it's really important that you know that you can get over it. Like once you have assessed that you have something, a barrier in your life, whether it is something you can or can't control, I think that's one of the biggest steps to getting over that barrier and then being the successful person that you know you can be.
I would definitely agree with that. Like, I like the way that you hammered in. Like, you don't mean to disregard anyone else's situations that might be less fortunate than you, that they feel like they won't have the same choices that you have. But it's really like discipline is really when you cultivate that, you basically break the chains that you have over yourself, anyone else has over you. It's like you're enslaved by your mind when you don't have discipline to be able to do whatever you need to do, the way you need to do it. And like this, once you realize that you do have the choice, even if it doesn't seem like you have the choice to be wherever you want to be in life, is just realizing that at a certain point and finding as many reasons for why you have a choice. That's what's going to free you. That's how I feel about that.
So I hear a lot of, not as much as I used to, but in college, I don't hear this as much, but I used to hear a lot of people say, oh, I can't do this because I'm black. I can't do this because I'm white. Because I'm a woman. I've heard woman more than anything. And I don't mean to disregard or like ignore or be negligent to those barriers, but you can do whatever you want. You just have to have the motivation and the will. It's almost like a math equation to me. I think I talked about that in the last video. It's literally like a math equation. Like, yes, it will be hard to get that final answer, but like you are the product. Maybe I'm not talking math right, but but you know what I mean.
The answer is there. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. You just have to figure out that way, your way. And your way might not be as a woman, like my way to success might be different than his way to success. You know what I mean?
y'all got to get with the right crew. When y'all hear Maul talk about getting up and working out, it don't got nothing, man, I promise y'all, it don't have nothing to do with like, I ain't following no man because he got muscles. I'm following Maul because he got muscles that come from discipline. Like I promise you, you call Maul, like, yo, Maul, the podcast, you heard the podcast. Yo, Maul, we want you to go see this. They try to, you know what I'm saying, get Maul to see his billboard that's out there. Trying to trick Maul. Maul like, I can't do it. They're like, we need you to come right now. He's like, this is my workout time. Whatever you trying to show me, work out. I got to work out. I'm trying to get on this scale and be the same height, the same weight I was when I was coming out of college. That's discipline. I was like, you on a scale when? He's like, every day. I was like, that's my problem. How you been on the scale? How you been on the scale? About 5 years. I'm just guessing. I'm 189. You know what I'm saying? See, I feel 189. You know what I'm saying? The way my pants fit. 189. All right, let's go. Here's where me and my wife get into it. So my wife was like, first she said, you know, you need more structure. I was like, in my company, I don't need no more structure, sweetheart. Structure ain't the problem. I can go show you a whole bunch of structure. I said, I got it, sweetheart. I'm not willing to make the adjustment, but I don't run the type of company where I want to get up every day and, what's the word I'm looking for? See, like I don't want to get up every day and be nobody's boss. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to get up and micromanage nobody, right? So the challenge is, at some point, you have to.
So you don't want to be anybody's boss, but me personally, I also don't want to be, not necessarily working underneath someone, because you're always gonna be below somebody at the end of the day. Like you're never gonna be at the top. There's gonna be someone who's gonna be controlling your actions at the end of the day, whether it's laws and government and regulation. It's inevitable in today's world. But for me personally, I want to have my own agency to do what I want with what I have. Does that make sense?
You're gonna have to learn to be disciplined. You're gonna have to learn, if you say you're gonna wake up at 8 o'clock, you're gonna get up at 8 o'clock, no matter how you feel. Like you gotta be disciplined. And to get to the next level of success, you can't just have energy when you got energy. I wanna make sure y'all catch that. If you're running a business and it's 365, then 365, you gotta wake up every day and you gotta go get it. Why? Because if you don't hunt, you don't eat. So here's the deal. If you hunted in January and you got enough food for January.
If you don't hunt, you don't eat.
Really? Something about that? Oh,
January, you don't get to chill February. You got to get up in February and go get enough food. And so what a lot of us do, we aren't disciplined. Like we're not self-motivated. We're not self-regulated. We need outside people to push us. And that's not how the Creator made us. He didn't make us for all the people to be over us. So here's what I told my wife. Sweetheart, if another human can tell you to get up and go to work and do what you're supposed to do, why can't you pretend like if you need another human, be the human. You be that human. If you need somebody to tell you need to lose 100 pounds, be your own voice to tell yourself you need to. Don't go pay nobody. Stop.
all right. So this is speaking to me because honestly, like I felt for a while that I needed to have my own everything, like own everything. We just spoke about like being a leader not too long ago before we made this video. Like I'm learning the principles of being a leader, and I feel like the only way for you to be successful in life is to be some form of a leader. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'll say it. That's just how I feel about things. But it's some form of a leader. You have to lead yourself, or you're going to be led, and you have no control over where they're going. And
to cut you off, sorry, but I think we're taught in school a lot to follow, which is great and helps us maneuver through society and follow rules. However, we're also not taught in high school, middle school, at least from my experience, to be leaders and how to lead ourselves. Because at the end of the day, when I was going to high school, like it wasn't me who wanted to go to the classes, it was my mom, because she legally had to make sure I had to go to class. It wasn't me who wanted to turn in homework assignments. It's my professor or teacher wanting me to do my homework assignments so that they could show off their good grades or whatever. I don't know how schools work on the teacher side too much, but it wasn't me, and I didn't know how to make things happen for me. And I'm learning to do that now, and it's a big struggle for I think a lot of us, because we're so immersed in this world where we do things for other people. We do things because other people are telling us to. And I think there's a difference between doing things for others and doing things because someone else wants you to. There's a difference between like doing charity work out of the goodness of your heart and doing charity work because it's a punishment or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Basically, summarize, like it's discipline, being a leader. One of the biggest things is being able to lead yourself and be disciplined. To be a leader, you need to have discipline. Discipline to be like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this. Now do it.
Yeah, like, it comes from within. It doesn't come from someone else or extra yourself.
Like $50,000 to lose weight when you can do it yourself. And I'm not saying don't get a person, but at some point you got to cut that person off. Why? Because if you don't have personal discipline, you'll never get to the next level. The next level is not something that's far away. Like Maul said, the next level is execution is not something that, we do, it's something that we are. And most of us aren't disciplined. It's like you just go, like you drink, so you just go, you can't tell yourself, you know what, I'm not mad at you drink, but you got to drink during the weekday. Like you drinking in the morning before you go to work. He gone now, he's no longer with us. You drinking in the afternoon, you drinking at night. Like I'm feeling you like to drink, but like all day, every day, the weekend, the weekday, and some of you, there are things you like, you have absolutely no control. You are like a slave to you. You were a slave to your personality. You were a slave to some of your vices. You were a slave to some of the things you like. You were a slave. You have absolutely no control. And what I'm telling you is the reason why we fat.
So, okay. So I feel like what he's saying can be taken really powerfully. Whichever way you take it, whether it's he's coming at me or he's talking for me. There's always two ways. There's always so many different ways you can take what someone is trying to say. The way that he's saying it, where you think he's talking for you, can be so motivational and can be so much, in my opinion, where you're saying where he's saying you can take everything that's going on in your life that you're at some level choosing to do, like what we were talking about with the last video with the self-serving, everything, maybe I didn't talk about this in the last video, but when I was a child, I hated not having control over my life. However, that lack of control allowed me to also not have responsibilities such as paying bills. So that was really great. But as a kid, I didn't see that. I didn't see how that me not having control over my life was self-serving to me. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't think about.
I like that.
Right?
You're talking about, we're just talking about discipline, and discipline means having discipline and take control over things. Mm-hmm. Some people don't have discipline because they want to not have responsibility, but you can have both.
How we fast from time to time is not that we have to fast, but at some point you gotta fast because you gotta tell the flesh who's in control. I'm in control. You're not in control. I know you don't want to wake up. You don't have an option. Get up. We trying to eat. There's a certain lifestyle we want. You think I want to get up at 3 o'clock? I put up a video. Nikki, I don't know what happened. I miscommunicated with Nikki this morning. I'm supposed to do the videos at 3, or either I give them to Nikki and then she'll do them. In some kind of way, I don't know. I must have went to sleep, woke up. I didn't know what time it was. So I sent Nikki what I wanted to say, and I looked this morning. I sent it at 12 o'clock at night, midnight. I thought I sent it 10:30, 11. So when I got up, it was 3-something our time. And I was like, shoot, I ain't put my video up. And I put the video up, and I heard something in the back of my mind say, oh, it's okay, you're on vacation. I said, what? Oh, it's okay. They'll understand. I said, little man who getting up at 3 to read my stuff because he got somewhere to go, he don't know that I'm on vacation. He don't know that I'm here. That don't got nothing to do with his life. He don't know I'm in Mexico. I ain't posting no video. He don't have the slightest idea. He just know wherever he live in the world, at my 3 o'clock, he uses that stuff to do what he's supposed to do, and he's sitting there waiting. And an hour go by, he I guess he ain't posting today. Listen to me, I was so late posting, I almost didn't want to post because I was embarrassed. I'm like I was an hour.
That's very interesting.
Okay, let's speak about that.
I'm gonna let you say something about that first part, but with the embarrassing part, I feel that so much. It's so late, I can't even feel like I can do it. I feel that with homework assignments when I was in high school, in college. I feel that with I talked to my mentor yesterday, and I talked to him about trying to for instance, if I'm giving someone a note, or if I want to give somebody a note and it's 4 weeks after they did whatever XYZ for me, I'm oh, I shouldn't even do it because it's been so long. But my mentor told me to reframe it. He told me a way to reframe it where I can see it as it's been so long and I'm still thinking about them. Does that make sense? Like what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I definitely feel the whole. This is all right. This is like honestly, what he's talking about here is like taking the mistakes that you did on your journey to be more disciplined and be more forthright about every single thing that you do. So, for example, I work for a trucking company or a dispatching company. Not a dispatching company. I work for TQL. Goddamn, I'm gonna tell you right now. Anyway, we have to make sure that we are professional. Make sure we're doing everything on time. Make sure that if there's a problem on our end, this is just something in life. Honestly, if there's a problem on your end, whoever you're dealing with, you need to tell them right away, as soon as possible. But all right, what was I gonna say? So basically, he's saying like he put the video up anyway because he was like, you know what, this is what I have to do. I said that I was gonna put this video out. It might have been a little bit late, but I said I was gonna put the video out. It's like if you're trying to claw yourself up this wall, and your hand like fell down, but you got your other hand up.
And you're like,
Don't just
damn,
let
I
go.
might as well let go. I
just
might
let
as well
go.
let go. I'm like near the top, but like, damn, I'm so embarrassed. I should just fall to my death.
Pretty much, but it's like the way you keep your God damn, that's depressing. It's like a cliffhanger. Let me stop.
You gotta sing it. You ready?
Cliffhanger,
hanging from a cliff. That's why they call him cliffhanger.
I don't know the whole thing. She know more. I used to watch that when I was little. Hey, get back. All right, but like, basically, what I'm saying, like, just remember if you're doing anything, if you fail a little bit, at least it's like if you fall down and you're right before the finish line, crawl your way to the finish line. If you can't get back up, crawl your way to the finish line. Because now, after that day afterward, you could be like, okay, I made it through the finish line. And that'll help you out in the back of your mind, remembering that you can do this again. You're already halfway there. Beforehand, if you didn't make it to the finish line, the next day you're like, dang, I didn't even make it to the finish line. I don't think I can do this again. I almost did it, but I didn't even try. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. We didn't leave to do anything. We are back.
Yes.
From nothing.
All right.
You finished your thought.
I think last thing I was talking about is just being able to, if you mess up, I'm sorry, pardon my language, I'm sorry about that. If you mess up, if you do a bad thing, I'll always come back. I'm just saying, in life, to be successful, one behavior you have to cultivate and grow is coming back and finishing strong. That's basically what it did. If you did sports in life, they would say finish strong. Like, no matter what, if you mess up, you're late to an appointment, come up, do what needs to be done. Tell them, I'm gonna be late. Tell them, I'm gonna be on the way. Don't just be like, nah, damn, I'm late to work. Damn, I might as well not come in. I quit,
Exactly.
I guess.
I feel that a lot. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm already late to class. I might as well not show up. And I've done that too. I've done that sometimes where I don't show up to class. I'm like, dang, I thought this class was on Zoom. It's in person today. I should just not show up.
I went 50 minutes, 2 minutes off, 2 hours off. God said post it anyway. That's discipline. Well, I don't gotta post no videos. I'm way past posting videos. Posting videos was something we did to blow up. We blew up. I don't gotta post videos. I don't post videos to get motivated. I don't post videos to get inspired. I post videos to be disciplined. Get your butt up and post a video. Either you post it the night before to Nikki, and she does it, or will you get up at 3 o'clock and you do it. That's discipline. There's a certain time frame that I'm supposed to eat and certain things I'm supposed to eat and then not eat after a certain time. I'm making money. I can eat whatever I want, but I'm trying to discipline myself because there was a time I did not discipline myself. You are not where you want to be, not because you need any more gym.
Kudos to the guy that they used wearing a Spider-Man
I was
tank
looking at
top.
that too.
That goes hard. It goes pretty hard.
I'm gonna give you a bunch of
Not gonna lie.
TikToks.
Gifts. You don't need nothing else. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell you no. You keep talking about everybody else you can't tell no. You can't tell you no. You can't tell you stop. You can't tell you quit. You can't tell you nothing. You got to get to a point where you're disciplined. And what separates the talented, if everybody's talented, if everybody's equally gifted, what separates us is discipline.
Oh shit. Hold up. That's pretty much the end of the video. I like how he ended that off. What separates, I always think about that. I always think about like, cause I'm the type of person that thinks I can't sit right if something in my mind or someone tells me that certain people can only do certain things. I always think everybody is the same. Everybody has the same amount of ability. Is the choices you make in life. I like you said discipline, because discipline is a choice. You have to make choices to actively do what you need to do throughout the day, and then do it all over again, and then figure out what else you need to change, and try to and push yourself to do it. And that's a choice. That takes discipline, like you said. It takes time, and it takes consistency over and over again to build that up as a behavior.
I agree with what you're saying. I think a lot of people might take what you said a little bit wrong. Like, everybody has the same ability. Like, if like you are unconventionally not the beauty stereotype, and you want to be a model, you can do that. You may not have to go to the same people that freaking Kylie Jenner or Bella Hadid went to, but like you can be a model. It just might not look like the same model that everyone else is used to seeing. So if you want to be a YouTuber, you can be a YouTuber. It might not be the same YouTuber that everyone else is used to seeing. If you want to run your own business, it may be a business that no one has ever seen before.
And that's all good stuff.
Yeah, that's what makes you unique. We don't need more of the same thing anymore. Like, I think people our age are so stinking tired of seeing the same thing over and over again and again. It's my hair in your face.
Hair's in my mouth. That's fine. But yes, that's the most important thing. Like, that's what stops people. Because people are like, oh, I can't do what they can do. Do what you can do. And
do it your way.
Yes. That's amazing. But let's wrap this up. Like, what are the few points that you take from this video?
I definitely think that like this video really made me want to work out more than anything. It was just the subliminal messaging of like people throwing ropes and that Spider-Man gun. I don't know. More than anything, it's like, yes, there may be barriers for me that keep me from working out, whether it is my depression, my anxiety, or my actual lack of strength, or I can't keep up with him, or like the list goes on and on. I can make excuses all day, but I know I can, so there's no reason for me to not to.
I love that. I love that we're both getting. I love that we're able to watch this video, take from it what we can do for ourselves, and also add to it for other people. I'm definitely seeing that from what I see is from this is just to keep on growing. Going to the gym is a way to facilitate growth in yourself. Not even just for muscles or stamina. It's also for the behavior of doing something that takes time to do. And the only way you can keep doing something that takes more than just 2 seconds to do is discipline. It might take 3 months for you to get the body that you want, and that takes discipline for you to do that. Every single day doing something, or every week doing something. Anything, YouTube, music, anything you want to do in your life, it takes discipline. And I feel like this video really hit the nail on the head with so many points. I hope we were able to add a lot of our thoughts. And
one more thing, I feel like something that's really important that wasn't necessarily in this video, but he kind of touched on it, but that was really highlighted in my business Zoom meeting, was the idea of doing things not just for you, but for others. You need to be doing things for other people. Like, that, he is so silly. That video that he did, the little clip of the little boy, there might be a little man waking up at 3 a.m., wherever he is in the world, looking for my video. That is so impactful. And like, for me, I let that run a little bit too far and cause a lot of anxiety in me. And I'm working on that. But I think something that's really important that a lot of people miss, I need to put out my video to get big. I need to put out my song to get big. Like, that's great, but you need to be thinking about other people. How is my song, how is my music impacting these people? Because if you're focusing on getting big, you can do that, but then you'll just be mainstream. But the people who are really going to be remembered are the people who are like doing this for others, doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah, I like how you brought that up. We talked about that earlier. Like, really, it's a balance of for yourself and for others.
Because
if you're doing it for yourself, it's only you can only do so much. That like it's only so much energy you can pull from yourself. If you're doing stuff for other people as well as yourself, there's so much more you can do. There's so much more impact that you can have, and just period. It's like if a business, I don't know. Yeah, I'll use a business example.
Hold on. It's like you, in order, like there's only so much growth you can do for yourself. But what he's doing, he's grown to the point where he is disciplined in the aspects that he cares about, and he's teaching others. He's sharing the wealth. He's sharing the knowledge to other people so that they can also become disciplined. And again, that you may have listened to this with closed ears, but I hope to God you didn't, because it's very easy to close your ears and get offended about things that he's saying and take it personally. But like, if you take it as he's trying to help me, then that will help you so much.
I like that. All right, I'm gonna say one more thing because we just talking. So I like what you just said about
Sharing the wealth.
Sharing the wealth, and one thing I said before, not in the video, but I just said this before. It's like, as far as money, like, because wealth is not a money thing. Wealth is just having equity. Like, equity is the number one.
Yeah, I think so.
In anything, like, it could be knowledge, it could be money, it could be anything. And I feel like if you don't have money, if you don't have wealth that's like stocks is coming in dividends every single day, or like a job is coming in every single day, money's coming in every single day. What you do have and what you can cultivate without as much money, or just living through life, is knowledge. And what he's doing right here is he's spreading his wealth. Once he got to a point, like you said, like he got so much built up, he had enough to spread out to other people. Once you get to such a point with money, you have enough to spread out to other people as well. And I like what he's doing right here. What anyone is able to do. They can get enough wealth in something and spread it out, and then make other things appear because of that. You can make money appear because of the wealth you have. It's like being a teacher. I don't know. That's just my life path. But I like what he said. I like what she said here too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this video off here. Yeah, like wait! I gotta tell them to like and subscribe. God damn, my fucking pitch. Anyway, yes, please, for videos like this, more motivation and more reactions. Sometimes Brianna will be on the channel. We'll talk about some things. These are kind of my favorite videos, if I'm being honest. But come back if you like this type of stuff. Please subscribe. Have a conversation in the comments about how this helped you.
And share this video.
Yes, share the video to people that you know. Maybe if you don't even know they could use it. I feel like anybody could use this because you can watch something 20 times and always post something new from it.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I didn't say this, but like when I watched this in the meeting, like I was listening to it, but I didn't hear certain parts the way I just heard it just now.
Definitely. So
I didn't recognize the Spider-Man guy the first time.
Okay, you watched the whole video.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yes, Spider-Man was in this video. He was doing his thing with some sit-ups.
So like and share if you like Spider-Man.
Yes, that's yes.
If you want him to die, then don't like and share.
Hey, it's on Disney Plus right now. It just came out. You can go watch it right now. The new video.
No free promotions. Not
yeah,
sponsored.
they gonna owe me a check right now. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. But yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Heart of a Bull. We out. Oh yeah. Motherfucker, you just made it to the end of the video. Just wanted to say, guys, right to my right here, you got another video on my channel. Go watch that. What you got right here, another video on my channel. Go watch that one. What you got here in the middle right here, you got some links to my music channel and my regular channel. Give me a follow. You already know what's going on. Yeah, come back for more. Thank you. I'm out here. Like I said, Heart of a Bull. We out. Toro.